Good night, guys. How you guys doing? This is your host Morales the Barber,
and this is your co-host Isaac Pink.
And this is episode 2 at Black Pearl Talk. And today, you guys see it's a different wet setup, and we have more chairs because we have what is it?
The whole squad.
Invitados. But yeah, and if for everybody that's been liking our posts, liking our clips, watching our video on YouTube, the whole video, we really appreciate it. We take time out of our day to do this because we like it, and hopefully this also entertain you guys in different ways. But yeah, you want to say anything before we start?
We'll see. We're here to answer you guys' questions. We're here to talk about the barbershop. We're here to talk about the industry, and we're here to talk about funny stuff. The guys, our guests, are coming in, and they are our barbers here at Black Pearl. Again, Black Pearl, and go follow our YouTube page, Black Pearl Talk. Go follow our Instagram page, Black Pearl Talk, and our TikTok page, so we can get those followers and go live on TikTok.
Comment the Black Pearl podcast. Can you do that from there?
Yes, sir.
You got it. But yeah, so to start, we have which one? El que tiene flow. El que tiene flow, but this fool, el Raider, the barber, el Cuba, the barber.
Right, Cuba.
Estamos activos. El Mr. Influencer, ese güey tiene otros teléfonos, todavía más la hora que yo. Sí, síganlo en el TikTok y mándenles un chulo de chile. ¿Quieres ver algo, pa?
Sí,
¿Qué quieres decir?
No, pues aquí gracias por la oportunidad y por la invitación, y aquí estamos, vamos a conversar un ratico de pues, los temas que tenemos planeados para ahora. Y pues nada, que pase el siguiente.
Alright.
Alright. So coming up is our youngest barber here at Black Pearl Barbershop, and it's Nano Bland. What's up? No,
está cabrón.
redo.
Okay,
Hey, what's the song? This is what? Ahora sí. Alright, ahora sí.
Okay.
Over. Yeah, cut it out. You're done. You want to say something?
What's up, guys? Excited to try something new. Never been in a podcast. Definitely, you gotta start to learn. I'm excited to do this, Es mi primera vez.
Sí, cambiando.
Bueno, yo ya hablaba antes. pero
Alright. And last but not least, this one, hater. Biggest hater. Alright. And pinche only cuts.
Para todas las bolas de envidiosos,
sigan viendo.
say we blessed to be here.
Yes, sir.
Blessed to see another day. Thanks to the band Bullet. Yeah, we're family now. It's official.
Yes.
Black Pearl!
Black Pearl America!
Hey.
So yeah, I mean, how should we start this, guys? First, I just want to say thank you guys. I told you guys this a couple nights ago. I really appreciate it. You guys being here with us, being in the shop. I mean, it's not easy. You guys sometimes here all day, every day, fucking sometimes 7 days a week, even when I'm not here and shit, on Sundays. But really appreciate it, you know?
¿Y si me entiendes tú, Cuba?
Sí.
O te lo gusto en español.
Con flow.
Con flow, dile que
Mira,
flow.
allá tenemos el traductor que te va a traducir.
No.
¿verdad?
A la izquierda.
Pues para los que todavía nos están viendo aquí en Instagram Live, por favor, compártanlo para que les lleguen a más personas y nos estén viendo ahorita. Si quieren hacer preguntas, con mucho gusto aquí las contestamos. Y pues no sé yo más, hay que empezar.
Y mándale chile al Rainer. Alright, guys. Ryan, you can how old are you, bro?
17.
17. Apenas cumplido. So you started cutting hair, what, like at 14?
Started cutting hair when I had the idea of wanting to learn since I was 14, and I didn't actually start until I was like 15. And yeah, you know, I'm glad I started. I'm to the great things and more to come.
For sure. Alright.
Pues aquí con el OnlyCuts, a ver OnlyCuts. Hace tiempo que ya más o menos te conozco, unos cuantos añitos ya. Desafortunadamente no te conocí en el Barbershop Heaven, te había sido cuando yo llegué.
Damn, thankfully, right?
Ahí luego pues nos llegamos a conocer otra vez acá en el SD Blade, que ya lo había mencionado, gracias por el apoyo y pues... ¿Qué dices tú? ¿Cómo te va aquí? ¿Qué sientes en la industria? What do you think of what we're doing? What do you think about the barber industry?
Shit. I mean, honestly, back to Barbershop Heaven times, but I mean, I started there, you know, fucking, it was just me and Lalo and probably a couple other barbers. Pero I feel like me and Lalo really started that location. Y cuando me fui porque había pedos with the owners. And, you know, they wanted to get their fucking money and shit, and I was just trying to make my money, you know, so that's just unfortunately how it goes in this barber game. Sometimes, you know, the shops just care about their booth rate, you feel me? Which is cool, because that's how they make their money, but at the end of the day, like, their barbers also gotta eat, you know? And it was just like a big change. It was a quick change. It went from being $250 a week to bouncing up to $350. And you're talking about before COVID times. You feel me? This is like, booth rent was at least like $200 at the most pricing spots, you know? Or $250. Because at that point you could have rented a studio by yourself, you know? Or somewhere, you know, you could have started off small. But yeah, I feel like they were just, you know, overdoing it. They tried to add some other shit, and I was like, you know what, it's my time to step out. I feel like I was doing really good at that time. Como dices, unfortunately, we didn't get to meet each other there, but I definitely knew about you because Lalo still stayed there, and I would go get haircuts with him. And like I would see you, and you would cut a lot of people that I knew, like that I would play soccer with. So definitely, like the circle, you know, the group is strong. Like, you know, now that we work together, fool, I literally know half of your clientele type of shit, you know, hasta el don, you know, hasta the memorial. Like, hey, I even know him and shit, so it's cool, fool. Like, we got to meet at this time for a reason, you know. I feel like everything happens for a reason. I didn't meet you at that time for a reason. Maybe at that time, I think I was a little bit more like, I would say child days, bro. You know, at that time I felt like, you know, I was blowing up. You know, especially with the military people right there. I was like, if I was making like, sometimes I think I was making like 2 bands in that week, you know. And I was like, fuck, I was doing good because I was just busy. But I think that's what the owners noticed, you know, that I was doing really good. And the shop was also booming too, so I'm not gonna say it wasn't, but I feel like a lot of it was word of mouth, you know, for me. I was hitting everybody with enhancements and shit at the time. And shit, I was just cutting pretty good. I still took an hour and a half on haircuts, you know, 2 hours. But I'm that fucking, at that time I didn't even smoke, you know, right now I'm fucking high as fucking shit.
No, boo. Pero what?
Pero see, it was just like, you know, at that time I was a little bit more, I wasn't so disciplined with this either, bro. I was working from Monday through Friday, taking Saturday and Sundays off. You know what I'm saying? Like, who does that shit, bro?
Like 1 hour.
Yeah, like I thought I was
You think you're the
I
shit.
thought I was the shit and I wasn't even shit yet, you know? And then, unfortunately, I left that shop right when COVID hit, and I thought nobody followed me because I had no clients, bro, at Crispy Cuts. Shout out Crispy Cuts. Crispy Cuts was really where I fucking learned that, like, if I'm not at my chair, I'm not gonna make money, you know?
Exactly.
Like,
Oh, you
I really have to sit there, fool, from 9 to fucking 6, fool. And anyway, they were, I'm gonna say, a little bit strict with me because I was like the newest one, you know?
Yeah.
And it was like a dead ass shop, bro. Like, sorry, fuck Crispy Cuts, but it was super dead at that time when I got there. Like, dead food, like nothing. Where, like, when I went to go ask if they were hiring a barber, the owner was like, he was like, you know what? He's like, if you come in here, you can't take walk-ins. Like, you gotta come in here with your clientele already. If not, I would suggest you to be here. And I was just like, hey, that's right. Cuídame mi dad, por favor. But yeah, shit, fucking, it was super dead, bro. Like, sometimes we didn't even get a walk-in that day. Like, it was bad, you know? But that's what made me learn, like, when shit's hard, fool, like, are you gonna stick with this shit or not, you know? In this barber game, fool, we got ups and lows, but that's when you know how to money save, like money manage, I mean, when you get to learn how to save, bro. And if you don't, then you're gonna be fucking living week by week, you feel me? Like, this barber game is really like that, because you get money, bro, like quick, you know? You can make $200, $300, $400 on that day, and it's cash, you know, it's in your hand.
Yeah.
Now it's Venmo, now it's all this shit, bro.
It's saludos on church.
What's up, Pops? But see, like, you know, like, it's not always.
¿A dónde está ahorita tu jefe?
Saludos hasta Coyuca de Benítez.
Hasta allá nos están viendo, ya, ¿cómo ves?
Saludos a mi jefe, que nos está viendo desde Coyuca. But yeah, I mean, I don't mean to take the mic away, you know, but I got a lot to say, you know.
That's the point.
That's why we do
I
it.
feel like because I've been in this fucking game for 6 years now, I feel like, you know, there's a lot of shit that you live and learn. These people are about to live and learn. You know, I know Hector too. He got to live and learn at SD Blades. And we still learning here, you know, like we're still living, still learning.
Learn
we're
every
still-
day something new.
Yeah, and it's a big blessing, bro, that we got to make it this far. At least I'm gonna say it for myself. I didn't think I was gonna stick with this shit like that, but I'm just blessed on my clientele, bro. Keeps me busy every day. Like, I just got off literally fucking before starting this shit, you know. And it's fucking, you know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm lucky to have you guys here. For you guys are cool as fuck.
You too.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think we all kind of like, you know, give each other our vibes, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking Nano is always fucking gets here from. We're all laughing and shit. I feel like when this was not here, we're all kind of serious, or we're all kind of cracking jokes, but this dumbass is not always fucking running around, you know.
He's still a kid, that's why.
type shit, but I feel like that's needed
No
here, you know?
sé, ya, no sé quedar quieto. Parece gato, güey.
Type shit,
A ver, let me check.
Hey, but all in all, man, Joey, even though you guys might see him on social media as the most hated barber in SD, this guy is one of the nicest guys out here, and he knows his craft, he knows what he does, and don't see him like that. He's a really chill dude, man. You guys gotta get to
He's
know
a
him.
chill dude.
He's just a chill guy. He's just a chill
No, honestly,
guy.
a este güey yo lo odiaba como lo conocí.
Hey, but
No,
it's true.
no, but it is.
It's a halo relationship.
type shit.
¿Cómo dices sobre real is fake? ¿Cómo dices? Real is rare.
Real is rare, bro.
Real is rare, you know?
Hashtag real is rare, homie.
But it's what people always take it like him being an asshole, but at the end of the day, he's just being truthful, you know? A lot of people don't like it. Pues se agüitan a la verga and they get butthurt and they stop talking to you and shit like that. But I've learned with time that do not judge a book by its cover, you know? So, yeah, you were como te digo, you act like an asshole and shit, but yeah, getting to know you and shit, you're pretty fucking awesome.
Thank you.
But yeah. Y luego, creo que este güey se vino en bote, ¿no? De la cabana.
De la isla, de la
El pinche, el tiktokero. Ya cuánto, este güey,
Que tiene más
en un día, no, en 2 días hizo ¿qué? 500 new followers.
Sí.
Dice,
Con 43 centavos.
Pero aparentemente tiene 300 seguidores.
Pero no estoy contando.
El barbero con más flow.
El barbero
a mi izquierda.
a mi izquierda.
Lo conté más o menos.
A mi izquierda.
Ok, ¿qué sé qué?
¿Y qué, pues, cómo te sientes? ¿Cómo sientes o...?
Ay, bueno,
¿Cómo le he vestido?
El vestido.
Ay, güey.
Inner joke. Pero esto de la barbería, ¿cuándo empezaste o por qué te nació empezar y todo?
Pues les puedo platicar un poquito de cómo empezó todo. Recuerdo que yo estaba en Cuba, ¿no?
Puro flow.
Con puro flow.
De la Habana.
De La Habana,
De La
Cuba.
Habana.
A la izquierda.
Y
tenía a la escuela.
tenía un primo que pues, estaba aquí en los Estados Unidos y era como el top. Tener un familiar en los Estados Unidos era como la esperanza de vida, ¿no? Y entonces ese señor, porque antes también dibujaba, en mi niñez hice muchas cosas. Y entonces quedó o me preguntó si quería una máquina de tatuar o una máquina de pelar. Y entonces yo dije, no, pues yo estoy muy morro, nadie se va a querer hacer un tatuaje conmigo. Mejor traigo una máquina de pelar. Y me trajo una Conai de la Guama, la viejita. Y pues estuve mirando a un amigo que ya cortaba pelo. Y yo creo como que al siguiente o 2 días ya empecé a cortar pelo. Y vi que la gente cobraba como 5 pesos. 5 pesos cobraba. Y la gente solamente me empezó a dar 10. Y entonces al día que empecé como que trabajando y aprendiendo a la vez. O sea, tenía un cliente y lo cortaba y ese me quedaba más o menos. Y al siguiente, si tenía el pelo parecido, o si el anterior me quedó un poquito levantado, lo voy un poquito más por abajo. Y ya me fue quedando así poco a poco. La gente me fue pagando 10, la gente me fue subí el precio a 10, me fue dando 15, subí el precio a 15, así hasta que llegué a 25 y pues era como $1 en Cuba. Y pues entonces fue una ventaja porque pues en Cuba hay que trabajar, hay que salir adelante, no hay que sobrevivir. Y entonces la barbería fue una opción muy buena que despertó mucho interés en mí, y me fui metiendo adentro. Quizá los recursos no eran suficientes. Estamos hablando de que era una silla como pequeña, una silla hecha, ¿no? Armada así. La tijera pues era la plastiquita que venía en el combo de la montaña. El aceite usábamos petróleo con gasolina mezclado así para lubricar las máquinas.
No se acaba el chispa.
So, a ver, tú más
Le estaba cortando el pelo al niño y ya estaba tranquilo.
Y en la máquina. Ya estás viendo y no ves.
Pero ya estaba tranquilo el porro, güey. Sacó su máquina especial, güey.
la máquina especial teniendo la nueva, güey. La Soundcraft.
No, pues así empezó mi inicio en la barbería. ¿Qué más le pudiera contar? Tengo muchas anécdotas quizás chistosas, pero son muchas bien vividas, todas sin...
Part 3.
¿Ah? Para parte 3.
¿Qué dijo ese chamaco, güey?
Para parte 3 estaría bien.
Puro episodio con Cuba.
Luego podemos hacer una novela entera, un programa de humor.
Sí, no.
Luego ya cuando se me presentó la oportunidad, vine para Tijuana. Estuve en Tijuana, estuve trabajando en una barbería. Ahí aprendí mucho, pues actividad que en Cuba me metí trabajando quizás como unos, no sé, 12 años por ejemplo.
¿Cortando?
No. No. Estamos hablando de para echar una llanta. No, así más o menos cortando pelo. Luego estuve en Tijuana y ahí aprendí muchísimo, pues actividad que pues ya el conocimiento de la barbería estaba mucho más avanzado de donde yo estaba. Las que eran las técnicas y pequeños tips a la hora de desvanecer, a la hora de peinar, a la hora de cortar. La máquina sobre peine, yo no hacía máquina sobre peine, o sea, mis cortes eran literalmente como muy básicos, la 1, la 2, y para llevar a la 5 era la 1, la 2, 3 y la 4. ¿Sí me entiendes? Y entonces aprendí las nuevas técnicas, aprendí lo que era la limpieza, la higiene. También aprendí lo que era quizás como los faciales, las mascarillas, el masaje, poner el papelito aquí, algo tan sencillo, lo aprendí también. Luego pues se me dio la oportunidad y vine para acá, aquí en los Estados Unidos, y pues gracias a Dios estuve trabajando en otra barbería. El siguiente día de estar aquí pues ya estuve trabajando en una barbería. Y hasta que pues conocí al compañero Isaac y pues obviamente me está apoyando en lo que es los trámites de la escuela. Para mí fue una muy gran oportunidad que él me dio y pues aquí hasta se la resumí poquito, pero tengo muchas historias que contarles. Aproximadamente el año que viene estaré cumpliendo quizás como unos 18 años de lo que es barbería. Tengo planes de, ya cuando cumpla los 20, si la salud lo permite, quitarme, final, porque pues actividad que el desgaste que uno tiene aquí no es el mismo que uno tiene acá, porque los tapetes, esos tapetes, ojalá hubiera conocido un tapete de esos, que existían los tapetes y quizás mis rodillas no hubieran sufrido tanto desgaste, mis piernas, mi circulación, todo. No, pues actividad, brother. Que eran unas chancletas, no sé si la has visto la mujer en la goma, que tú le metes los deditos así. ¿Cómo? Brother, en esa madre yo pelaba y cuando tú la llevabas 2 horas parado, la chancla se bajaba la goma, el airlift. Pues a las 2 horas se bajaba la goma, ¿no? Era como estar parado encima de piedras, así literalmente. Y pues sí, ya, imagínate ya cortar pelo así, ya sufre mucho desgaste en tus pies, tu circulación, todo sufre mucho desgaste.
Sí, a ver, están agradecidos culeros, les compré tapetes, güey.
Tengo mucha. Si quieres, un poquito más o... Porque lo dejamos para parte 2, chicos.
Si quieres segunda parte hablando de Chile.
Dice que la
A ver, te regalo.
Sí, y mira, pero gracias a Dios, mi casa era de madera, bro. Y mi casa pasó a ser una de las más bonitas de la cuadra. Mi casa, el techo era como, no madera así como las de aquí, era madera de cuando los españoles. Fue una de las primeras casas que se hicieron como en el barrio. Y como Cuba fue colonizada por los españoles, no sé qué, muchas construcciones pues eran arena de playa. No era arena así normal. Y entonces pues el techo era de madera. Y pues te digo, mi casa pasó a ser una de las más bonitas. Reconstruida 100%, gracias a Dios mi mamá tiene todas las comodidades.
Nice.
La dejé lo más segura posible en cuanto a incomodidades y cosas así, ¿me entiendes?
Culero, mandale dinero a su jefe. Digo, culero, mandale dinero a su jefe.
Así que ustedes manden dinero a su jefe. No sean tacaños y ayuden a sus familiares allá. Pues la escuela, pues actividad que yo ganaba aproximadamente eran como $10, bro. $10, 15 en un día, pues eran costes quizás como no básicos, era como era fey, ¿no? Pero quizás más apretadito, más oscuro. Y al ser básico, o sea, como la 0, la 1, la 2 y desvanece, ¿ya? Y arriba cortito. Como es en un país muy caliente, se usa mucho cortito, o si no, quizás era como la 0 hasta arriba y aquí se dejaba toda la melena así, y podía aventarme casi como unos 20 cortes.
Muy caro.
Imagínate yo con 14, 15 años con $10, que era un dineral. Iba a la escuela y ¿cómo se llama? La pizza, compraba pizza. Era como, no rico, pero era un niño con $10. Era demasiado.
¿En qué año
That's
eras?
crazy.
No, vivo. No me pregunten.
Pero más dijo
No me acuerdo qué tenía él.
No hace mucho tiempo.
No hace mucho tiempo.
Más dijo que yo no sé.
Ah, sí, estás más joven que yo, güey, no.
Sí, pero te digo, el nivel de desgaste no es igual el nivel de desgaste. La vista, el codo, ¿cómo se llama?
Ya ves, no, estás joven, güey, cuídate, güey.
Pero eso te hace valorar las cosas, ¿no?
Sí, la verdad. Créeme que yo las oportunidades no tienes idea de cuánto me puedes imaginar. ¿Entiendes? No necesito que me ¿cómo decir? Que me compres un carro o algo así, ¿sí me entiendes? Simplemente una máquina está aquí. No quiero mucho.
A ver, dame un beso a mí.
Pequeño detalle. Un beso negro.
Have a good night. The youths out there. Thank you to our live audience. You're like,
Ya las aburrí.
Oye, es un beso que ya no estar con el Joey.
Se fueron bien aburridas.
Te paso lo que quieras.
Y Picture Raider, y luego qué, güey.
¿Qué de qué? No, pues nomás díganme el tema y podemos hablar lo que sea, lo que paso la palabra.
A ver, tú, ¿qué
Anano.
quieres?
Aquí
¿Qué
bailando.
cuentas, güey?
vamos a comer.
Ay, cabrón, la neta se abre.
Ordenense el Uber.
El cocho.
A ver, pregúnteme una pregunta.
O guay,
Why are you
A ver, yo te tengo una pregunta.
Te va a hacer una pregunta, güey.
¿Por qué decidiste ser barbero?
I was just about to ask that.
¿En español o
Whatever you want.
Okay.
Te agarro la manita si quieres.
Honestly, I started because I wanted to make money, and honestly, yeah, that's why I started. I wanted to make money and help out my family, and just
But there's a lot of ways to make money. Why this?
there is a lot of ways to make money, and I wanted to learn something that, like, I don't know. Ever since a kid, like I've been working, like whether that's with my dad, with my brother, like, wherever, I've always been working, and I noticed that I like to work on my own. I don't like like someone bossing me around, and like honestly pues era una chinga, it was like tenía que estar acá, and like, and I liked it because I like getting money, but honestly I always found ways to make money, whether that was like selling chips in school, selling snacks in school.
That's why he was the fattest.
Yeah, I had cholesterol.
Ese güey no vendía nada, se los comía todos.
Ahí le debo otra.
Sold out for today. Like, I always try to find ways to make money. Whether that was like freshman year, I was doing NFTs with my brother. I was 13, 12, like trying to learn to do stocks and like just find my way like to make money. And sophomore year, sophomore year, I like decided that I wanted to learn something, and I had the idea. Like I had a friend who during quarantine he like started learning how to cut hair. He would practice on me, and I saw how like he got better. And
you gonna shout that fool out or?
Shout out CJ Cuss. CJ.
CJ.
Yeah, ever since 7th grade, been going.
Sorry, CJ, you're the starting captain this shit, man.
You are really are. And yeah,
that's good news.
Shout out. Yeah, and I just wanted to learn something, and
eso lo va dentro de la boca.
Thank you. Yeah, and 10th grade year, I wanted to learn something, and I started learning how to cut hair. And at first,
you buy your own clippers, your first clippers.
I had my dad. He would always like go bald, and he had some like Walmart clippers que sonaban como las del Reino.
Bro, I really want to put in this shit.
Prende la máquina, a ver si prende. Espérate.
A veces agarra, a veces no.
Pues no, así.
Está shy.
La máquina tiene pena, dice.
No se apene, compa. No se apene.
No me escénico la máquina.
¿Qué máquina? Cuando queremos que no funcione, funciona.
No, ni siquiera, no me di cuenta. O sea, el niño tenía miedo a la máquina y de momento prendí la máquina, no había sonado. Esa máquina no había sonado. En todo este tiempo la que sonaba ya la aguanté. Ya la aguanté, ahí está guardada. Y ahora que el niño tenía miedo así, que prendía.
Te estás viendo y no ves.
Bro, we was funny because he was already there like this. Like bien pacífico ya, güey. Cada media hora llorando, güey, ahí. En esos 5 minutos, güey, tranquilón.
Sí,
la pinche máquina, güey.
Casi se cae el morro.
Pero no mames, kids. You don't like cutting kids, huh? Rarely. It's harder. No, güey, ¿tú cómo sientes cortar a los niños?
A mí me gusta cortar a los niños.
Sí, me he dado cuenta que si le sabes, o sea, les hablas bonito.
Look, I don't have the patience, bro. I don't have the patience.
Es lo primero.
But it's not that I don't have the patience with the kids, bro. I don't have the patience with the parents, bro. The parents are the ones that are supposed to be able to, keep control, or at least, like, I get it, that they're little. When they're little, it's understandable, but if you know that your 3-year-old cannot sit still, there's places that you can take them that will literally like have things for kids, you know what I mean, to help them. For us, it's a little hard. I'm gonna say it for myself. I'm a perfectionist. My OCD be kicking in, and if I don't do something right, like it frustrates me. You know what I mean? And I don't want to show that frustration on the kid. But that doesn't mean I won't take kids. That just means like I pick and choose my kids. For the most part, I cut up a lot of my homies' kids, so I feel like they get to control the situation more. So I don't have to hesitate to, like, whenever they bring them, like, to cut them up, like, they already know what it is. And you kind of have to train them, you know what I mean? Kind of like let them know what they can and can't do. you can't also expect the kid to know everything. You feel me? They're kids. And, you know, that's just something that we gotta learn too. But as far as like, one thing I would recommend to the men out there who bring their kids to get haircuts, when they're small and you just want them to hear that noise, bro, just bring them in here and just have them kick it here, bro. They don't have to get a haircut, but just have them watch you get a haircut. Don't bring your wives, you know what I'm saying? Don't bring your girls, don't bring your baby mamas. Leave them outside the shop, bro. Have the kid come in with you because they trust you, you know what I mean? And when you bring in somebody else, they are gonna be paying more attention to that, and you have to, you know, you have to have the kid. Yeah, you have to have the kid, you know, like just ease his way in. You know, you can't just sit him in the chair and boom, you know. And sometimes moms come in here very, you know, you could. I believe in vibes. You know, I believe in vibrations, bro. And if the mom comes in here already agitated, bro, it's gonna pass on to the kid, you know. And I just feel like, yeah, as like females especially, bro, they don't know how to ask for a haircut. Yeah. Let alone men don't even know how to ask for their haircuts, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they have their wives come in here with their kids will not knowing how to ask for a haircut. So they also gotta express that out, and it's hard for us to give them a haircut that they want, but they don't even know what they want, you know? So in that sense, like, it's just a mutual, you know, like, understanding. You know, if your kid doesn't sit down, then don't bring them in the shop, you know? Don't expect a professional haircut when, you know, we're not gonna be able to be professional, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, but just to elaborate on that, for example, I started cutting one of my boys' sons maybe since he was like 1.5, 2 at most. And this little kid, I mean, one of the sweetest kids I've ever met. He is, he does have Down syndrome, but nonetheless, he understands the most. And
crazy.
Ever since his dad started bringing him to the shop, he got familiar with the noise. At the beginning, yeah, he was scared. He was still scared of the machine, but after a while, he kind of got used to it, and then he started getting used to me because me miraba, you know, he would see me, he would talk to me, I would talk to him, and we carried conversations when he's in the chair giving me a haircut, and that's all it really takes is just a little bit of patience, you know,
Creating a bond.
creating that bond with the kids. It's very, very a must. You know, because once they trust you, they know you're not gonna do nothing for them. All you're doing is a haircut. So once they trust you, nothing.
Yeah, when you get along with the barbers too, like everybody puts balls on the money, you know, like we try to joke around, like shout out to fucking Oscar, cuando trae el lío, todos cotorreamos con el lío para que se sienta cómodo, like, todos ayudamos, you know, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And por eso we said that we're a family, because their shops or any workplace, you know, that you go, like, they don't have that bond, and like,
ooh, talking about my boy Leo, they fucked him up, bro. They fucked him up again. Nah,
again,
bro, again,
bro. Alright, have a good night,
so
guys.
I've been cutting Leo's hair since he's been, you know, little red, but
you might like to talk about it, para que no entre nadie, just in case. But
yeah, but like he was saying about being a family, you know.
Yeah, oh yeah, porque there's other shops where like te ven sufriendo y te les vale nada, you know, like cada quien lo suyo, you know, but like right here, like we see someone crying or something, like we try to help each other out.
Nah, yeah, I was gonna say, like, fucking, whatever it is, you know, my boy's son got taken to another barber, and we've been letting his hair grow out to do the slick back, you know, very, like, I mean, he's little, so it looks super cool, you know, he looks like a little cholo.
Yeah.
And we've been training his hair because it's, you know, very thick and it goes straight, and, bro, we've been managing it to go back. Training it, bro, like, I mean, I bless this kid with the best lineups ever because you know, you don't have too much of a lineup, but You know, I make sure that it's nice and, you know, I'm not pushing back the peach fuzz, you know?
Yeah.
But, fuck, bro, he FaceTimed me yesterday, and, bro, my first reaction was like, fuck, bro, like, bro, I couldn't even look at it, dog. I was like, I can't believe that somebody would do that shit, you know? And it was just like, bro, there's no, like, you know, like, I know like I said, I don't cut kids, but when I do, I cut them like they're fucking adults, you know? Like, I be giving them nice, clean fucking fades, you know what I mean? And this fade was not
But
it.
it comes again, bro. Like that person who cut him, no le gusta cortar niños, or he just wanted to get them out of there, you know?
And that's what barbers do. They just do it for the money, which is cool if that's the type of barber you are. You know what I'm saying? If that's the type of barber you want to be, then you be that barber. But it just sucks, bro, for, you know, somebody that cares about their hair, you know, like, that shit fucking sucks, bro.
Like, I'm gonna say one thing. If it's a beginner barber, then, you know, fuck you fuck them up, you know, fuck it. But
still,
but if it's someone that ya sabe, no se pasen de verga.
it's just my boy, my compadre, homie, my real homie. This fool, he really takes care of his son, you know?
Yeah.
He really loves to have his son looking clean. I mean, he's here probably every week or every other week, bro. If not, you know, like, these fools know, you know, like, it sucks, bro, because I feel like they fuck with my art, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, dead ass.
You gotta start over now. You gotta like.
I gotta regrow the hairline, you know what I'm saying? All of that shit. A shout out to that lame ass barber, bro. I don't know your name, but you fucking trash, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm the most hated. San Diego's most what?
Most hated barber.
No, San Diego's fuck. It's not the most hated. Nobody hates on me. They say I hate them. Then
Yeah.
I'm
Biggest
San Diego's
hated.
biggest hated
There you
barber,
go.
whatever. But at the end of the day, bro, that shit sucks,
Kid,
bro. You fuck with
The
my
biggest barber hater ever.
Hey,
There you go.
I have this trophy.
I doesn't show it.
At the end of the day, bro, I fuck with my shit, bro. That shit fuck, you know, piss me off, bro. It just sucks, bro. Even I have clients, bro, who are in the military and they go overseas and shit. And whenever they do get haircuts, I tell them, don't get alignment. Whatever you do, don't get alignment, because then I'm gonna have to fucking redo that shit, you know. And then I can give you a clean haircut, but the lineup's gonna be looking like shit. People are gonna think I did that, you know. And I don't fuck with that shit, bro. But yeah, that's the only thing that sucks about lazy barbers, you know what I mean?
Pues, bien rápido, Rosa. Coming
we're gonna take a
back. Yes, we are.
We were gonna take a
Yes,
shot.
we are. We're about
Yeah.
to pour it. But coming back on to elaborate on what Hector was saying about us being a family. So yeah, we are 5 now. We do have 2 chairs open. But like I said, we aquí somos una familia. We're a family. We like to help each other. We like to, you know, stay close. Cause unity will definitely be the success of the shop. You can't be hating on each other, because then shops and barbers separate.
We do talk shit to each other.
Of course.
Just to clarify.
It's a
But
barber
like,
shop.
it's like anything else. It's family, you know. Nos llevamos y si por las pendejadas a veces. So if you're one of those que se agüita, pues la neta.
A veces.
Yes, te no salgas de tu casa.
That's the first thing we told Nano, though.
La neta, o sea.
Pero en verdad, pues tenemos 2 sillas disponibles. El que se quiera aventar aquí en Black Pro, ya saben. Y si no, los que están viendo, los que saben de que tenemos 2 sillas abiertas, mándenlo, recomiendan a gente que saben que van a poder caber aquí en Black Pro.
Bueno,
No todos.
No, la plata.
A veces no, they're not a good fit. You know? It's not a good fit for everybody.
Tengo una pregunta que a lo mejor puede interesar. O sea, ¿qué buscas como patrón? ¿Qué buscas?
Good question.
O sea, ¿qué requisitos tiene tener un barbero quizás como para trabajar contigo, trabajar en tu shop?
Okay.
Y lo menciono así de este punto porque pues ustedes lo hicieron,
Sí.
¿entiendes? O sea,
Sí.
esto es un hecho, ustedes lo hicieron.
Sí, ok. Pues para empezar, a mi punto de vista, como uno de los dueños, a mí me gustaría que la persona que llegara, sea barbero, sea hombre, mujer, o lo que sea, para empezar, que no se agüite, porque pues hablamos mierda.
Si te vas a agüitar,
Hablamos de todo y decimos de todo y
del perico de la.
Al Reino apenas lo estamos educando.
Sí, ¿verdad? Porque yo estaba bien serio.
El Reino se agüitaba.
El Reino luego dice, dang, ese ya no va a venir.
O luego decía que el chunano andaba agüitado. El enano está agüitado, ¿verdad? El chunano no se agüita, ese güey aguanta.
No, pues a ti ya que no lo tenía medido, pero no, el nano no tiene medida. El nano no tiene carrilla que no se agüita.
Lo tiene medido por dentro.
¿Cómo decimos? Es pura cura en serio.
pura cura en serio.
La neta.
¿Para qué decir que no? Sí. Pero bueno,
Cada quien, ¿no?
segundo, si sabes cortar, perfecto. Pero nosotros no nos agüitamos y te podemos ayudar. ¿Por qué? Porque como digo, la unidad hace la fuerza. Y
Moviendo naranja.
y ayudándonos entre nosotros. Ayudándonos nosotros mismos, porque como digo, ¿para qué tirarte hate? Te vas a agüitar, te vas a querer ir y ahora tenemos que buscar a otra persona.
Y aparte eso es una manera también como de superarte a ti mismo, porque a ti da que, aún así con toda la experiencia que uno pueda tener, siempre hay detallitos como que tú ves que hay, o sea, como que son detalles nuevos, como que puedes aprender, tanto yo de ti, tú de mí, o de Nano, ¿sí me entiendes? Lo bueno que tiene quizás un salón donde hay varios, como 5, 6, 7 truqueros, es la diversidad,
Claro.
¿sí me entiendes? La diversidad de técnica, de estilo, de flow.
Que tú no tienes flow.
Tú no tienes flow.
Como mira, ahorita somos 5, como dije. Todos cortamos chingón, la neta. Pero él corta un estilo, yo corto un estilo,
Sí.
ustedes tres cortan su estilo. Y como tú dices, yo puedo aprender de ti, de él, ¿por qué? Porque no estamos haciendo lo mismo, estamos haciendo el mismo corte, pero no los mismos pasos, no es lo mismo, no es el mismo fake. Como a él antes cuando se lo corta su primo Lalo, cuando me pregunta a mí, él ya sabe, yo le digo, no te va a quedar igual. ¿Por qué? Porque mi estilo del fade o del taper o de lo que sea, a mi manera, te queda chingón y el de Lalo te queda chingón. ¿Pero por qué? Porque no somos las mismas personas.
Yo decía antes que no era el mismo libro.
Exacto.
Porque, o sea, podemos ir nosotros a la misma escuela, quizás con la misma maestra, la misma técnica, pero ya cuando nosotros empezamos a trabajar en una barbershop, cada cual va haciendo como su experiencia o algo así, ¿sí me entiendes? Y luego se va separando de eso que tú aprendiste de la misma maestra, de la misma escuela, y vas haciendo tu libro, ¿sí me entiendes? Y entonces después es lo que hace la diferencia.
Y es que no somos robots.
Pues
Si la peluquería fuera, si la barbería fuera que todos cortaran igual, pues entonces nadie tendría citas.
no, claro que no. No había diferencia, no había preferencia más bien.
Exacto.
No había preferencia.
Mira, porque el pinche teléfono luego suena y no está el Cuba, no está el
Moreno.
No está el prietito.
Tercera para mí sería que pues en verdad pues en verdad, o sea, que no le dé vergüenza, que no le dé vergüenza, que sepa estar en familia, porque pues, el shop es un shop familiar,
Demostrable.
que sea profesional.
Que no se apene.
No se apene.
Que no se apene. O sea, que sea profesional en lo que es en las horas de trabajo. que no ande diciendo majadería,
La mamá, no,
porque pues
Ya, aquí ya tenemos a uno.
ya sabes, o sea, ya sabes.
No entiende a veces.
La
Pero
frase-
estamos aprendiendo de él.
La frase de aquí de Black Pro es lee el cuarto, read the room, you know? ¿Por qué? Porque a veces pasan palabras y alguien ya se ofendió o cualquier cosa. Pero para mí, por lo menos esas tres, te puedo decir.
Pero no entre nosotros, sino nosotros tenemos que cuidar a los clientes también, you
Exacto.
know?
Sí,
Our
o sea,
clients, like, yeah, porque hay veces que some clients don't joke around like that, pero ya sabemos.
Por eso lo digo, la frase de leer el cuarto
Leer el
que
cuarto.
nosotros decimos entre nosotros
Yo-
es para
¿Ya te mandaron chiles?
Ah, bueno.
Gracias por el pepino.
Y ahorita está no, güey, también.
Oh, sí,
Porque
sí me enviaron.
Nunca sabes cuando alguien es, you know.
Gracias, Elena.
Sí, ni lo quieres decir, pero sí. Pero es que sí es.
But you
Now it's really difficult, like, to say anything you want, you know? Like right now, because we're doing the live, we kind of be careful what we say. Pero pues si nada más fuera pinche videos for YouTube, we would be saying a lot more stupid shit.
Pero,
But we do try to keep it clean.
a ver Héctor, ¿tú qué dices?
Primero, que sea clean.
It's true.
No, pues, first of all, you already said main things, you know. Sí, no se agüiten. Igual, es como dicen, have a good work ethic. Like, te podemos enseñar a cortar pelo, pero enseñarte y que nosotros ¿cómo se dice?
You got one.
Ya que nosotros tenemos las ganas de querer trabajar o lo que sea, pues no te lo vamos a dar nosotros, you know? We don't give work ethic out. You don't pass that shit around. You have to have it. You have to earn it. And yeah, that work ethic, we can't teach that. So you have to have good work ethic. I don't expect people to be sitting here all day like you guys do sometimes, but you know, if you want it, you're gonna be here. So that's what it is. Also, pues, honestly, have a license. Because a lot of shops nowadays, they just, nomás to have that booth frame, they rent the chair out.
Yeah.
Or just, they don't give a fuck.
And
They
then
don't-
they can get hit with stapler.
Yeah, then skateboard comes. I mean, some people like to deal with all that shit, but uno, pues, you know, I'd rather do things how you're supposed to do it and then start fucking watching my back all the time. Like,
Recognizing.
you know, like, start fucking recognizing. Nah, but like, imagine if we had fucking barber without glasses, you know, we would be like, we're all, ¿qué tal que si viene skateboard? You know,
Paranoid.
being paranoid, you know, and then in between shops, there are people we know, like, you know, they always text each other, you know, like,
Primero que dijeron,
mira, y se va a empinar.
Pero, ¿alguna vez les ha caído skateboard a ustedes?
No, no, but
¿Sí?
A mí también.
No,
But
más
this is-
¿Lo estabas cortando?
una vez.
¿Aquí?
no.
no, aquí no.
Él era stapler.
No, no, no.
Ayer.
¿A dónde? ¿Qué?
No, pues
Ay, güey, se va a aprender ya.
en otras
Chicas.
Pero aquí en el.
Ahí va la nariz, güey.
se siente bien gacho. Gracias a Dios, fue más bien como ya tenía lo que era el conocimiento, ¿no? Ya lo tenía, lo limpio, lo hice ahí, cosas así, lo tenía todo bien, todo en regla. Pero no estaba bien.
Todo tranquilo.
Y pues sí sentí feo y pues gracias a Dios, la verdad, con la oportunidad que me dio acá el compañero Isaac, pues ya estamos más tranquilos y a gusto, sin miedo.
See, that's why so, and if you don't have a license, then
Peace of mind.
be at school, you know, like, so, yeah, like, what's your next step as a barber too, you know, what kind of person you are, and work ethic goes there, like, if you really want to be a professional barber, then you gotta get a license, you know.
Yeah, that's what I told. That's what I told Nano when he had when we were at Ezzy Blake.
Yeah.
I remember I told him I was like, "For what barber do you want to be?" You feel me? Like, and this was when we were already moving. I wasn't trying to convince this fool to move. I was just telling him like,
Yeah.
you're gonna be here, fool,
Yeah, you would.
and we're gonna leave.
It didn't work.
Because at that time, I was either trying to open up my studio or open up my own shop. Pero shit happened for a reason like this, you know. Like these fools were gonna open up a shop, and I was like, fuck it, I'm there. But I remember telling Nano like, you know, what kind of barber do you want to be, fool? Like, make sure you get your apprenticeship or do something, go to school, but don't get caught by Stapleway because that's gonna hurt you in the long run, you know. If you really want to be a barber, like some fools don't care, they be out here with no license, bro, that's cool, you know. But at the end of the day, bro, like it is what kind of barber do you want to be, you know? Do you want to be a successful barber, or do you just want to fake it till you make it? You know?
Yeah.
A lot of fools fake it till they make it, bro. And it's cool, like, because they'll make it, you know, but sooner or later, people will see the fake, you know? And at the end of the day, I'd rather stay real, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can't hate on somebody else because they're doing better than you know? But at the end of the day, like,
Yeah, because it'll get to that point sometimes, you know, like, oh, ese güey no tiene license, and he's still better, like, more up there or whatnot, but it's like...
But you know what I'm saying? But, like, at the end of the day, I could go anywhere and cut.
Yeah.
You feel me? We can all go anywhere and cut, right? But, like, I can legit go somewhere and be like, I'm a licensed, I'm established barber. Bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it took, bro, I did the fucking, when they had the
practical. Yeah, I was about to start talking about that. It's crazy because it's so easy to get your fucking barber license. You know, like
anybody can be a barber.
Like when I started my apprenticeship program at Ares, we would practice the practical porque todavía existía, you know, and it was every day. It was 2 hours workbook and 2 hours, you know, to the practical and the everything, but. Like the new year started or whatever, that all passed. I don't even know it, but I don't know, like, and I feel I feel que están afectados los old school, you know?
Nah, it's not even that, bro. Let me explain. I think it's deeper than what it is like meant to be, bro, because I feel like they want back then, bro, it was harder to get your license, bro, because of that practical way. Bro, people used to fail that shit and have to go all the way back to Inglewood just to take that test, bro.
You know, you had to drive all the way out there.
You had to drive, get your hotel, fool, like it's money, fool.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just, oh yeah, I'm gonna take my test. No.
Tell me about that drive. I took my Celica stick shift on that LA traffic. No kidding, bro. 2 years after, I blew my engine.
Damn, it's meant to be though. Did you get your own?
I got my own.
That's right, it's meant to be.
That's right.
That's how it is, bro. High key, también yo, bro, it's crazy. I drove up to LA to take my test, right? I don't want to speak bad about the school I went to, but my testing kit had no labels on it. You feel me? And you had to have labels on it, bro. So the fact that I didn't have labels on it, I made it to LA at 1 a.m, bro. My girl, shout out my fiance, my love, bro. If it weren't for her, I would have never passed that fucking written. It was because of her fool that I was able to make it, bro. I'm not gonna care why, because 30 minutes that I had, bro, driving up there, like 30 minutes that I had studying with her, she was reading note cards that we already had, like questions and answers to, obviously, and that were on that test, you know. So shout out to all the people that my boy Johnny that fool had went and took the test, came back with like 50 questions, bro, that he remembered on that bitch, bro.
Yeah.
And just passed them over, bro. Like,
bro, that's crazy how people fucking remember tests porque ahí en la apprenticeship también llegaban las muchachas que ellos hacían los exámenes en español y regresaban con todas las preguntas, güey. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how do you remember all this shit? And they were written down, güey.
Yeah, bro.
They had like 4 pages for written down questions.
Nah, bro,
shout out my boy Johnny because of that fool and, you know, a little bit of those 30 minutes, bro, that I was answering those questions, bro, my girl back to back.
Yeah.
I passed the written, bro, and I'm telling you that practical was hard, bro. I got to LA like around 12:31, checked into the hotel, bro, and I started practicing, and that's when I noticed that none of my shit had labels on it. So I'm like, fuck, it's 1:30 to 2 in the morning, bro, and I'm like, I gotta take that test at 8, you know? I'm like, fuck, what am I gonna do? So I had to wake up at 6 in the morning to go get a label maker at Target, bro. And I only slept like 3 hours, bro. I couldn't sleep from how nervous I was, bro. Like, I probably slept less than that, bro. But I couldn't sleep, bro, because I was like, damn, I have no labels. Like, I'm really gonna fail this shit. Like, I don't know shit, bro. And I was so in my head, bro, because, yeah, I wasn't really, like, I would go to school and fuck around, bro. Like, in the sense that I would just go and, like, play Fortnite. Because at that time, Fortnite Mobile was out, and I was fucking beasting on it, you know? Anyways, nonetheless, I feel like the instructors kind of saw that I didn't really care, so they kind of
They didn't care for
they
me
didn't care for me either to pass. And I'm telling you, a lot of people were failing, bro.
At the end
And
of the day, it was kind of your fault too.
it was, yeah. I take accountability, bro, for what I did, but it's just crazy because I'm telling you, I went up there, took that test, bro, and I remember like just praying, bro, that I was, you know, and I was so low at that time in my life, bro, that this is literally all I had, bro. Like if I didn't do this, like I think I would have gotten into a deeper hole, you know?
Yeah.
And barbering really saved me, bro. It really did. Like I remember, it's crazy. I remember being in that room, right? And they call everybody's name, and they call me, and I go up there, fool, and I'm not even next. They still have the line, but they call you up, right?
Yeah.
And so I show up to the fucking the desk, and the lady's like, "Okay, here's your test," and I'm like, "Oh shit!" She's like, "You passed," and I was like, "Yeah, let's go," you know? I got so happy, bro. And then she was like, "Wait, that's not yours." And I'm like, "Bitch, what?" Like, bro, I'm tripping, right? I'm like, "Nah, what you mean that's not mine? That's mine, bro. You give me that one, you know?" She takes it back and then she pulls out the next one. And she's like, "Oh, here's yours." And she's like, "You still passed." And I was like, bro, I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Like, I was like screaming, bro. And everybody was like, "Yeah," like clapping and shit, you know? I think they only clapped for me though, because I was so excited. Bro, I remember just literally like running out of that fucking bitch, bro. I ran out of there and I ran to my car, bro, and I literally have my grand's video of me like laying on the floor outside my car, bro, like oh my god, like it just relieved, bro, that I got my L, you know. And I remember there was a liquor store right there. I went, bought me and my girl beer, and I'm like, damn, we need to go drink this shit somewhere, you know. So we turn around the corner, bro, and there's a church, and I'm like, we're posting up right here. And I just posted up outside church, bro, and I was like in my car drinking with my girl, just talking, bro, literally crying, bro, like telling her like, damn, like, I did it, you know? And I was crying, bro, and that was when I reconnected with God, bro, because I had separated myself from that shit, you know, like in the sense that like I was like, I don't believe in religion, I don't believe in God, like I was so low in my life, bro, that I didn't believe in him anymore, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I prayed that night, bro. I prayed that night and that morning and that day I got my L, bro. And ever since, bro, I've been so fucking blessed, bro. Like, it's been up from there, bro. I've never been low in my life anymore, bro. Like, I have money, bro. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, I had no money to my name. I was in debt, like $6,000, bro. Like, I was down bad, bro. And I was like, no job, bro. Nothing. Like, I had nothing in my life, bro. So to have all this now, the little bit that I have, bro, I'm so blessed, bro. I'm telling you guys, like, I would never thought I was gonna be here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had crazy thoughts, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had crazy thoughts. We all have those thoughts, bro, but I had crazy thoughts, bro. I didn't think I was gonna live to see this day, you feel me? And I'm here, bro, and I go to church every week now, bro, whenever I have to make that time, but it's crazy, bro, how life really works, bro. Like, for real, for real. I get to be here with people who already know how to cut, people who are learning how to cut, and I even learn from these fools too, you know? I learn from Nano, I learn from Cuba too, I learn from this fool too, like, we all learn from each other, bro. I'm still learning to this day, it's crazy, bro.
Hey, but shout out to the women that stick to their men when they're on the lowest. Shout out. Shout out.
Amen.
I love you.
Kind of.
Yeah,
Some people are fortunate.
Yeah,
some people are fortunate.
Nah, but for real,
We're
you
just
guys
blessed,
have
bro.
real ones, you know?
We're blessed. We got real ones.
Duh, I'm not gonna lie to you. Honestly, yo le doy gracias a Dios porque 14 años con esta mujer que me ha hecho la vida feliz, man. Like, con 2 niños. Y pues en verdad, like, dude, he estado, como tú dices, bajo, en un punto, o sea, no tanto como por decir que mi vida estuvo de la peor, ¿no? Sino que fue más una vida financiera donde ya no tenía nada, bro. Nada, nada.
It's the worst because then
Yeah, we're kids and I feel like, cause I went through the same shit when I was younger. I didn't know how to save money, like todo lo gastaba, güey. I would live with $5 a week, you know, like, check by check.
I still did it like 3-4 years ago.
Bro, back then, cuando nos juntamos, like, si yo tuviera la mentalidad que tengo ahora, I kid you not, estuviéramos en otro lugar. Pero, como tú dices, gracias a Dios pasaron las cosas, pasaron de esa manera, y ahorita estamos donde estamos. Y por bendiciones y por gracias a Él, aquí estamos. Y como tú dices, yo en ese tiempo estuvimos en COVID, me gasté todo después de antes, o sea, cuando llegamos a estar juntos, en menos de 2 años, me gasté todo lo que tenía. Yo tenía ahorrado, o sea, ya de antes de conocerla trabajaba, tenía todo ahorrado, you know. Éramos jóvenes, 18, 19 años, bro. Comprábamos lo que queríamos, íbamos a comer todos los días, you know. Desafortunadamente, pues uno es joven, o sea, y no sabes lo que haces, vas y haces todo. Trabajaba de cheque a cheque.
Quieres quedar bien.
Exacto, ¿no? Pero pues...
Con las personas.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I went like a good 8-9 years, fool. Like, always paying for everything, bro. Like, trying to, whenever we go eat with my girl and shit, like, I make sure I pay, you know? And it wasn't until I was at my lowest point where I had no money for, where I had to literally, like, my ego was like, fool, I literally had nothing for, and I still had to manage to make it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't let her be like, oh, that's why I have no money, you know?
Yeah.
But I had nothing, fool, like, but when my sister went, she still stuck by even afterward, like, it's crazy, fool, like, you know?
Yeah, no, es que así pasa, güey, a veces, güey. Y es cuando te das cuenta de que, pues, you have a real one, tienes a esa mujer que sabes que pase lo que pase, ahí va a estar al lado y pues no la puedes dejar, güey. O sea, tú puedes decir nada, que a veces dicen, no, pues el amor de tu vida, no. A veces no es esa mujer, la que tú dices, oh, me la encontré, o a veces no te la encontraste, pero bro, llega la mujer que tú pensabas que era otra la mujer de tu vida, pero tú no sabes que esa es, ¿sí me entiendes? Porque llega esa mujer que por bendición nos las mandó y como digo, han sido una bendición para nuestra vida, o sea, para mi vida. Porque, pues, como te digo, cuando llegó COVID, ya había abierto un pinche estudio, güey, en Little Italy. Bro, lo más caro, bro.
Es que detrás de, como dice, ¿no? El refrán, detrás de cada hombre hay una gran mujer, ¿sí? Detrás de cada triunfador hay una mujer que estuvo ahí siempre, en las buenas, en las malas. Detrás de un rey hay una reina. De hecho, ¿sí me entiendes lo que te quiero decir?
Sí, no.
Tú puedes mirar las grandes quizás personalidades ahora del mundo moderno, ¿no? Quizás los millonarios, no sé qué, y todas esas personas que han triunfado en la vida, que tienen mucho éxito, tienen una mujer, no tienen ni 10, ni 5, ni 20, nomás una. ¿Sí me entiendes?
Sí.
Nomás una.
Sí, es verdad.
Es un punto muy bonito, disculpa que te interrumpa otra vez.
No, es que tienes un punto válido, porque estos cabrones, está joven y este cabrón pues ya dice, ahorita mi mujer es el shop. Pero pues en realidad a todos le llega a cualquier hora.
Sí.
Yeah.
Sea viejo, sea joven, sea niño, les llega a cualquier hora, la neta.
Yeah, but I'm not looking for it.
Y
Pero
pues
que-
no es necesario.
Pero preferible que sea una güerita con ojos azules, y no, la
¿Quieren papeles?
Pero largo.
¿Quiere papeles?
Rubio.
¿Y tú quieres papeles?
Pero pues, shout out Jesse from Black Pro Aesthetics.
Shout out la patrona.
I love you.
Free advertising.
Hey, give the mic to Nano, that was
Pinche nano,
Ya no habla, que no dice nada. Mira, ahí, la cámara son
hablas un chingo y ahora no hablas de
El nano
Se van a
habla.
pasar, güey. Ahora no dices nada.
¿Qué se siente ser papá tan temprano? ¿Qué se siente?
Nadie sabe, güey.
So, tengo una perrita. Tiene 6 años. Se llama Niña.
¿Cuál es no, pues estamos hablando de no practical, ¿no?
Ese compa Kate.
Saludos a Nano y a Reina Roja, compa Kate.
Saludos, compa, que ya te dije que tienes un corte gratis, así que vente por acá.
Ay, güey.
El hijo.
Que vende.
Vente vestido. ¿Te avisas si te vas a venir con la ropa o sin ropa?
Sin ropa. Ay, guay. Tiene 18. Se le abrieron los ojos, güey.
Good. So yeah, we were talking about the as owners que queríamos, ¿no? And I said have a license, but yeah, it's really easy to get your license. It's, I mean, no more practical. You just have to go and answer fucking ¿cuántas questions son? Like 97 questions, multiple choice. That's all you gotta do. ¿Cómo se llama? Quizlet. It's an app. Quizlet. That shit saved my life. I was on that shit for a week. But yeah, boy, that shit.
Dos formas, ¿no? O sea, ir a la escuela o agarrar un sistema de aprendizaje.
Pero pinche nano, ¿qué?
Es lo que recomiendas.
¿Sí?
Pues
¿Es lo único que hay?
yo creo que depende de la persona. Si tú quieres, como por ejemplo tú, que ya sabes cortar, tienes familia, o sea, ya sabes que tú tienes que hacer dinero. Si quieres todavía tener una vida, el aprendizaje te conviene. ¿Por qué? Como el que te estoy haciendo. ¿Por qué? Porque vienes a trabajar, haces tu dinero, vas a la escuela una vez a la semana y todavía puedes ir con la familia. ¿Verdad? Cuando yo lo hice, yo fui a la escuela, yo fui a Associated Barber College, que está en downtown.
Era todos los días, ¿no?
Todos los días de 9 a 5 y de ahí todavía tenía que ir a trabajar. So, me la pasaba así sin casi ver a mi familia por todo un año.
Wow.
Hasta que agarré mi licencia y ya de ahí para arriba. Ya pude hacer mi horario. Bueno, ni tanto, porque todavía un año y medio me la pasé yendo a la barbería de que abría hasta que cerraba, para hacer mi clientela, para tener, pues, recaudar el dinero para estar con la familia, pues.
Este güey tiene sed. Let's just fucking take the shot.
Echando un chavo.
Este güey tiene shot.
Antes de que se caliente.
Alright, pues, salud.
Black Girl.
Black Bird.
Es agua. Es agua, ma. Es agua.
Dice Black Pearl. Dice Jordan. Black Girl.
Salud, guys.
Sin caras.
Esa madre está la.
Pero aquí lo vi rápido, pues la verdad.
Yo hice unos comentarios.
Shout out to this girl that we met at Miguel, Carla _03_7.
Vamos a
We
leer.
have been liking our stuff from the Black Pearl Barbershop and Black Pearl Aesthetics. We appreciate it. Share us so we can get more followers.
But yeah,
what we met her at Now Miguel, and it's, everywhere we go, no, hacemos like little, nos llaman for like little events, we want to participate, stuff like that. Pues like conocemos varias gente, luego people that we know are there sometimes, you know, it's crazy. But yeah, y luego, this is when I talk about work ethic. Pues nada más íbamos ir tú y yo, but this kid was like, oh, I want to go, you know. And it's good que fue porque he's still in high school, you know, we went to a high school. And that's what we wanted to do, promote kids, you know, and tell them what are one of the, you know, like ways to be a barber, a professional barber, you know, get your license and stuff like that. But why did you decide to go that day? Nadie te invitó, güey.
Before you actually answer, pues fuimos a San Miguel. It was a career fair, and they had all these businesses, right? But we're walking in, and you see 3 Latino dudes like post up, start taking out all our stuff, get the table ready, and everybody's just looking at us like making faces. Yeah, making faces.
Bro,
like
that guy next to us era, is it EMTs?
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker clearly just had like flyers and that's it.
Yeah,
flyers or mandalas.
A lot of them sí, nomás tenían unos papelitos y nomás su presencia. Pero nosotros nos fuimos preparados, teníamos volantines, teníamos un juego ahí de ruleta, estuvimos haciendo cortes, bueno, ni tanto cortes, ¿verdad? Pero estuvimos haciendo demostraciones. Estuvimos dándole a los muchachos lo que es estar en una barbería, lo que es ser un barbero. Y pues, como dice Héctor, aquí nos acompañó el niño del shop. Que pues, ¿qué te pareció esa experiencia?
Era una experiencia que was definitely, you know, like motivated me more, you know. I mean, I skipped school, you know, to go to I mean, we didn't have school that day. I skipped school. I decided I wanted to go because it was a high school event, and I wanted to show that, you know, that if I can do it, they can do it, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still in high school and I'm still working, you know, like.
Yeah.
I'm in work school.
I'm telling you.
I'm in school. I work, and I'm in barber school, you know, and I just wanted to show that, like, I think a lot of people get like discouraged and like no se animan a calar cosas nuevas, you know.
¿En serio? ¿Pero jura?
I mean, tengo square.
I think I can't take shots.
No, it's not what.
I took shots, but
Vamos,
we're gonna be sipping.
vamos a responder un poquito comentarios.
Tú responde ahí, tú,
No mames, yo todo el día, güey, esta madre me va a pegar.
El influencer ya está trabajando y no hacemos de toda la misma verdad. Algo tiene que pegar. Ey, que te manden muchos chiles,
Ahí va.
Ay, güey.
con cerillo.
Ya tengo hambre, no mames.
Comentarios.
Ya habían encargado la pizza, cabrón.
Cat.
Mientras hacemos el podcast.
Gusano azul.
But yeah,
Saludos, Gusano.
Yeah, I mean, I just felt motivated, and you know, I'm not like the most experienced barber, you know, like I haven't been in the industry for the longest time, but I always like to like help out others, and I have like friends that like want to learn how to cut hair, and they see like my ambition and like my dedication towards this shit, and it like motivates them too, and so like I guess I'm the person that they come to when it's like to like learn to cut hair. Like I have like the sophomore that's like trying to learn how to cut hair, and he tells me like, oh, like, can I like give me tips, you know, give me this. And I have like 2 other friends that like one's a junior, one's a senior, and like, you know, I just feel like doing this, like it like motivates others, you know, because it shows that like they can do it too, you know, like, that you just gotta manage your time, and you know, like you just gotta have that work ethic, like Hector was saying, you know, you just gotta just handle your shit, you know. And,
Exactly. But it's good, bro. Honestly, the 2 years that you have under your belt, not licensed, right? But that 2 years gives you the experience of cutting. Going to school regular, because you're still a senior, and going to barber school, that's experience enough, bro. Like, that shows the work ethic, and it shows us that you really want this and that you really want to be that barber in the near future. Because let me say for everybody, bro, like, you're gonna get up there. You're gonna be a barber that everybody's gonna look up to. Cause you're young and you're still absorbing, you're still a sponge, you're still absorbing everything that we go and look at competitions. And this is why one of the reasons why I like to go and compete, and I like to take you, and I tell you, like, you tell me about the competition, I tell you about the competitions. Why? Because when we go over there, you see so much talent that, let alone like your talent there like shows. But I believe, let's say they're all great, but you still learn, and you're learning a lot of those skills. You're learning a lot of people, being a people person, learning the como se dice, conociendo gente, that entrepreneurship, that network.
I feel like it motivated me, bro, to want to do more.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's like I said, us here being a family goes back to that. Is that fantasma,
Bicho transportado.
estamos haciendo un podcast, relájate. You know, going back to being a family, and like, we're all gonna grow together, and at the end of the day, as me as owner and as Hector as owner, we want you guys to grow to the point where, like, you can go to your own studio and handle yourself, you know? You can go and open up your own barbershop and handle yourself. Why? Because you learn the principles, you learn everything here at Black Crow.
That's right. All right.
Yeah.
And like Jessica says something. What do you feel? Lo que te digo to cancel? Do you want to talk about that?
About your career? No, let's talk about it, because it's me.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Let's talk about it.
it's like when that fucking Biggie Smalls movie, no fun. He said, "Are you gonna be a trash man?" You know, like, but trash man makes more money.
I got homies that were doing that shit, but they were making fucking, good money.
Yeah.
Pero bueno. What?
Oh, you're still the story.
¿Qué fue tu respuesta cuando te preguntaron?
Guárdatela, carne.
Guárdatela.
Lo que iba a decir, güey.
¿Qué fue tu respuesta? Es más, tell me the backstory of the counselor situation, and I will clarify where this was at, because I don't like it. But tell me.
So it all started like in the beginning of my senior year. You know, I had calculus first period, and you know, I never liked school, and I found a passion, and I wanted to pursue it, and I wanted to turn this hobby into a career, you know, and it slowly is turning into a career, you know. And you know, it's easier to talk about it with you guys, since you guys like have the same mindset, you know, that you guys want to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
And talking about it with the counselor, you know, like I guess a lot of people, like, going back to like towards like Mount Miguel, you know, like a lot of people like in the industry of like different types of like things, whether I was like EMTs or like police officers, army, whatever it is, you know, like people don't see barbering as like a career, you know, they see it as like a side hustle, as a hobby, you know, like. And when I told my counselor that I wanted to drop my math class because math wouldn't take me anywhere, and you know, I found a hobby that would probably take me somewhere, you know. And I told her that, like, you know, I have a passion towards like cutting hair, and I like cutting hair, and I don't like math, and I was enrolled in barber school already, and I found that you know, like having an extra class was just like something else on my shoulders, and like having that period, having that period like free, I would have a college success class, and it's pretty much just a workshop period. You know, like you find what you need to do, and so that period, like most of the time, I just use it as like any barber school work I need to do, or any work that I need to do in general, like high school. You know, like. And so I told my counselor that I wanted to do that, and I guess she wasn't trying to like talk down on it, but that wasn't her intention, but the way that she said it like made it seem like it, you know.
Yeah.
And she just pretty much told me that why would you want to become a barber? Like, you know, barbering isn't gonna take you far. Like that's what you think right now, like because you're making like a little bit of money, you know, like she's saying like, oh, like just because you're making a little bit of money doesn't mean that you're gonna make a lot of money in the future, you know, like find a real job. That's pretty much like, in other words, you know. And I, you know, like she told me that like she thought that like calling my mom and like telling her that like, oh, like your son wants to drop a math class, like that my mom was gonna be like, oh, like yeah, like don't let him do that, you know. And my mom's always supported me, and she when she received the call and my counselor tried to convince my mom was more like fuck, like what are you trying to do? Like, you know, like my son has his man, like he made up his mind, like why are you trying to like, you know, change it up?
Yeah.
And so, you know, like se sorprendió, you know, she was like, oh, like, you know, like, and then I told my mom about it, and I told her how like, you know, like she thought that like this wasn't a real job, and she thought that like she was pretty much telling me that like, oh, if I like pursue this career and like I don't go to college, that I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna make it in life, you know. She told me that like, oh, like she's like, you have a good, like, you know, like you're smart, you have like really good work ethic, you have like blah, 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 like, and like if you stick your mind to college, you're gonna do it, you know. Like, she was telling me like, go to college.
But she's not wrong either, you know.
College is cool now, like don't get me wrong, you know, like.
And you're still gonna go, no?
Yeah, I'm
like,
still gonna. That's the thing. Like I'm still like I already got accepted to 2 colleges, you know, like there's more to come, you know. Like the plan is to still go, you know.
Yeah, but it was that part where it's like,
It was
oh,
that-
barber is not gonna take
Yeah,
that.
and she thought that, oh, like just because I'm a barber and just because I want to do this, that I was just gonna like forget about school and just that I wasn't gonna become anything, you know.
So then, what happened with the situation after she found out that you won first place at Barber Battle?
So my motto, shout out Kevin. My motto, what's it called? You know, in my school is a lot of like.
They're really strict.
They're really strict on it. They make me shave. They don't allow like designs and you know like, all that shit. And they don't allow like hair dye, like that's not natural color. You know, like all of this shit. And so when they saw my motto like coming in with like all the they kind of like asked him about it, like, oh, why would you do that? And my motto was pretty much like, you know, he was just like, oh, like I did it for my friend, like my homie, he's a barber, he competed, and you know, and they're like, oh, really, like who's your friend? He's like, oh, like Angel, you know, Nano, and he was like, oh, like Nano, oh yeah, Nano, man, you know, he's like, oh, what, like so just because he competed, like what did you get, like what did you get, you know? And then I guess like, you know, shout out to him, he kind of like shoved it in their face, you know? He was like, oh yeah, like he actually won first place, and he got $500, and he got this, you know, and like, and
the big dream guy.
And I don't think I went to school like that day or something like that.
You don't play?
And
I'm wearing it right now.
Look,
Special occasions.
and you know, my counselor came up to me like the day that I went to school, and she was like, oh, like I heard you won a competition, you got first place, like blah, 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 like trying to kiss ass, you know, and she was like, oh, like congratulations, like I knew you, like you know, and I was like what's up with that, you know, like you told me like weeks before that, oh, like barbering isn't gonna take you far and all this, and then she comes up to me and she says like, oh, congratulations, like, you know, like what did you get? And I told her, oh, thank you. I was like I actually got first place, and I competed against like 18 barbers or like 16 barbers, I don't know how many it was, but you know, and I was the youngest that was competing, and I was the one that got first place, and you know, I told her this, and it kind of like damn, you know, so like I could see it in her face. She was like, oh, like, and so she was like, well, what did you get? And I said, oh, you know, like gracias a Dios, you know, like I got, they gave me a prize, I got like $500 cash, I got a ring, you know, and I showed her like a picture, like the video, like took like the ring and everything, I was like, oh, I got some tools, you know, like a little bag, you know, like on goodies and shit. She was like, oh, like $500, like dang, like you know, like she was like, how much did you like?
Shout out to
Yeah, I was about to say
Barber
that.
Supply.
At the Barber Supply, San Diego
Barber Expo.
San Diego Barber Expo. Shout out to you guys. Yeah, I told her that I
She
won't
was great
$500,
all around.
and she
He offers flavors, that's why.
All year round.
we paid it. And I pretty much told her that the competition was an hour, you know, like that night category was an hour. And so she was like, oh, like how much was the entry? I was like, oh, like $100, you know. She's like, damn, so you made $400 in 1 hour. And I was like, yeah, like you know, like thankfully.
More than you.
And so she was like, oh, like dang, like I can't believe it, you're making more than me. And then my friends were with me. And they're like, damn, like that's crazy. You made $400 in an hour. You can barely make that in a week. You know, like, siguiendo el rollo, you know, like, shout out to you guys, you know. And she saw that, and she, like, you know, like, ever since, like, I don't know, like, whether this was like a slap on the face, like, saying, like, oh, like whether it's barbering or whether it is like whatever that you're passionate about is gonna take you far. And I don't know if it was that or if it was like I would know mine, you know. And so like now she'd be like coming up to me and saying, oh, like, if you're absent more days, that you're not gonna graduate, you're not gonna do this, you know, you're not gonna do this.
You're definitely gonna be straight.
And I was like, what, you know, my absences might be low, but my money isn't.
Hey,
Yeah.
you should have told her that you don't wipe.
I don't like because I don't let shit bother me.
That's right. Yeah, man. But yeah, you know, like that to me, that to me was it hits, you know, because
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like this industry might just like it's viejísima, you know, it's the oldest trade in the world, but it's a career that not a lot of people take in consideration, only because it's more than just a skill set. Like it takes you anywhere you really want. ¿Por qué? Porque conoces a gente, sabes hacer dinero, puedes conocer gente que te puede ayudar a salir, you know,
What's that?
más
That
de-
one barber, the one that was a judge in the competition, he was
Yeah.
saying like barbering is like a mafia, you know, like you know people, you're good, you know, like you can have a client that does construction and you know like boom, he can help you build your house or your shop. And
It's the connections.
It's the connections.
Connections. But
Definitely, that's what it is.
No, what you know is who you know.
I don't like putting people down in that sense. And it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you want to do. I don't care. Why? Because that's what you want to do. That's what you're passionate for, right? And that's my point of view. And I feel like when we went to that career fair, I felt like we were being judged for that, right? People were looking at us and those other careers were looking at us like, who are they, right? But it comes to that again because they don't take us as a career and like a serious career.
It's funny because I have clients who get a haircut with me, they'll be like, back then, you know, they casi no, pero they'll be like, damn, I kind of want to cut hair too because, you know, I just want to do it part-time. And I'm like, this shit ain't part-time, bro. Like, this shit is, you gotta be here.
It's dedication, man. You don't have that shit.
And I think they see that because of how much they pay for the haircut. And then they see they see how much they come and they're like, damn, I spent $100 on a month just getting a haircut. Imagine, like, and then they see how many people I'd be having, bro. And they're like, damn, I can imagine if I do this shit, I could probably be making this much money.
Yeah,
so they see that we're making money, but at the end of the day, they don't see the struggle behind it, bro.
Yeah.
They don't see the hours,
the journey.
bro, what it takes to get there, you know, to get those clientele, to charge that money, bro. There's people who charge $25, $30 still, and they're cutting like haircuts back to back, and I don't do that shit, you know what I mean? I do cut back to back, but I take my time, you know?
Yeah.
Time is money, but I charge more for that, you know? Like, I do charge maybe $50, $60, but en lo que le toma él to cut 2 haircuts, I'm taking 1, you know? And we're still making the same amount of money, but I'm not, no me estoy,
You're not rushing.
I'm not rushing, I'm not trasquilando, you know? Like, I'm actually taking my time.
Better point.
Yeah, that's why I see it, bro. Like, people will see that you make money, they'll be like, oh shit, I want to be like this one. But it's the hard truth, the truth.
Y pues viéndolo a lo que está diciendo, o sea, no me gusta que la gente sea así, que nos pongan abajo nada más porque piensen que cortar cabello no es una carrera.
And it'd be your own family, bro. It could be even your own family, bro.
Yes, sometimes.
It could be your own family, your cousins, brothers, sisters, moms, dads, bro, that they don't believe in this, but
Exactly.
it's really up to you to decide that, bro. I had my dad laugh in my face, bro. You know what I mean? Because I told him I was gonna be a barber, and because I told him I was busy and I couldn't go somewhere, he laughed in my face, bro. But that gave me motivation, bro, to show him different, you know? I moved out of my house, bro. I've never asked him for money, bro. I'm blessed, bro. God has blessed me with more. And at the end of the day, like Manano says, you show these people, bro, that you can do it for them, you can make something out of this shit. You know what I mean? Ain't no cap, bro.
And like we said, no te vamos a decir, no vayas a college. Bro, college, it's good. Puedes estudiar lo que tú quieras, puedes estudiar algo que te pueda ayudar todavía en la barbería, bro. Porque hay diferentes carreras en el colegio que, por decir, para empezar, social media management, there's business management, o sea, todo eso te puede ayudar.
Marketing, food, that shit.
Todo eso te puede ayudar en tu carrera.
I'm on the waiting list. Let's go. Just take my admission.
La neta, props to you, bro, porque no todos les gusta la escuela, bro.
A mí tampoco.
A mí tampoco.
I don't like school, but it's.
Pero a veces, pues,
I have to learn. I have a business now. I have to
Exactly.
take care of this.
Exactly.
I want it. Like, como dice, we all want to eat. You know, it's like if I make this shit work, I'm gonna have more barbers here, and then we open more shops. We're gonna have more barbers. And everybody's gonna eat.
Shout out my Southside family.
Pero honestamente, bro, F that lady from that counselor from Gompers.
Fuck everybody that fucking downplays fucking barbering, bro. Who thinks this shit's part-time, bro?
You know, but like, let me graduate.
Let my boy graduate. Because
Hey, but that shit, that fool can keep you down with, you know? Like somebody else way who's, let's say your mom were to be that fucking supportive about you, dog. You know what I mean? She could have easily been like, nah, your teacher's right. You know, something that my mom would have done, you know?
Oh, yeah, my mom would have done the same, but I hadn't talked to her.
Well, yeah, you,
No, when?
and that's good for that you have that communication with your mom, fool. Like, I'm just saying, like, you know, it could have been a different route.
Yeah.
But, you know, I can tell you about my experience. I've had plenty of teachers who told me I wasn't gonna do anything in life. Well, I was gonna be dead by 16, bro. Like, I had a teacher in middle school tell me that shit, bro, that I wasn't gonna live to see 16, you know? And it's just, and I was at my lowest point at that time, bro. My mom had just gotten, they had gotten stopped by ICE, and my parents had gotten taken away from me, bro. And so I was living with my dad, who I had no relationship with. I was staying with my dad, fool, and it tore me down, fool, because I was at my lowest point at that time, and that's when the teacher told me, fool, like, because my way of getting through this, fool, was just talking to people, you know, letting people know what I was going through, fool, and the teacher was like, I was telling people how my mom could call me at any given moment, fool, because she was gonna call me from jail, fool.
Yeah.
You know, so I was like, I gotta be aware of this shit, and like, I remember the teacher catching me and was like, why are you always talking, like, she got me in trouble, fool, she was like, you're always sick, or, you know, I had a fucked up foot at the time, she said, you're fucking crippled, like, you're crippled, and this and that, and you're always sick, you're not even gonna live to see 16, and I was just like, the fuck, bro? I remember walking out of that class, bro, like what the fuck, you know, just happened, fool, like, I just gotta talk shit to my teacher, fool, like, and I was, you know, like, going through it, bro, but that right there, just, like, I always look back to that moment, and I can relate to you, fool, like, you know, that there's always gonna be those people that tell you can't do something, bro, you know, and it doesn't stop there, fool, it's not gonna stop there. I went to college, bro, and the same thing, my college, counselor, fool, I had to go do it because of financial aid. You gotta go talk to them. And so I went, and the lady was like, what do you want to do for school? I was like, I want to join the medical field. And she was like, okay, what do you want to do? I was like, I want to be a neurosurgeon. And she was like, it's a little too late for that. And I was like, what you mean? She's like, do you want to be in school for 15 plus years? I was like, if that's what it takes to be what I gotta be, I'll do it. And she was like, yeah, no, we're gonna have to think about something else. She was like, what else would you like to do? And I was like, I don't know, like, I never thought of it. And she was like, well, think about something. And then she made me think about something. I was like, well, maybe I want to own my own business one day. And she was like, okay, well, let's start there. She put me in these fucking business classes, computer classes that were boring and shit, dog. Had nothing to do with business, fool. Had nothing to do with business.
Bro, nothing the teacher has to do with what you need.
Exactly, bro, but I felt like it was a waste of time, and what happened, I dropped out of school, fool. You know what I'm saying? I dropped out of college, bro, and I'm not saying that doesn't happen to you, fool, but I'm just saying, like, you know, don't ever feel discouraged, bro, no matter where you go. Somebody's always gonna tell you can't do it, you know?
But just real quick, shout out to ya se borró, but shout out to my compadre, you know, this fool's been in school and college for the longest, bro, and going for his PhD, and I'm really proud of that, dude, you know, because I grew up with this guy and he's done many things, but that fool's not like.
Desde Coyuca, college graduate, dog. Desde Coyuca, homie, represent.
That fool's like example that like college is not just a barrier, you know, like you can keep on going and you're
It
gonna
opens
learn.
up doors, bro. It opens up doors to everything, dog. Like
And this era nowadays, bro, like whether you go to college or whether you're not, if you put effort to it, you're gonna succeed, right? But we're not telling you don't go to college. Experience it.
Futuristic.
Maybe you graduate, maybe you get all your, you know, your degrees and you can be the top entrepreneur, barber, like out there, you know? And much blessings to you and que Dios te guíe, bro, y honestly, like, ¿qué más? Pero pues hay que pasarle el micrófono a la Cuba, está muy calladito.
Para allá. Así ya para terminar, güey, porque
Okay, vamos
2 horas nos queda.
Ya tengo escuela mañana.
Podemos hablar más.
yo no he comido, güey, todo el día, güey.
Podemos hablar. Yo le dije a mi papá que me voy a llevar a Walmart.
¿Sí o no, güey? Tú estás de testigo, güey. Y me la paso trabajando y no como, güey. ¿Sí o no?
Pues cómete esta. Bueno, ¿quieres decir algo para ya terminar?
Pues
¿Tú qué opinas de esa gente de que cree que lo de la barbería pues no lleva nada?
que no lleva nada de qué.
¿A ti alguien te ha dicho una vez, no hagas esto porque no vas a hacer nada en esto?
Es que él tuvo
Una experiencia
en la escuela que le dijeron, la barbería no te va a llevar a nada.
Mira, ¿dónde estoy?
Sí puede, pero imagínate, ¿a ti alguien te ha dicho eso?
¿O qué opinas tú de
¿O tú qué opinas de la gente que te dice algo así?
Pues
güey?
al principio a ti ya que me decían mucho así como que no vas a dar la talla, que no sé qué, yo no voy a botar pedo contigo nunca. Cosillas así.
Oh, yeah.
Los mismos clientes. Los trasquilabas.
No.
No.
Era como carrilla. Bueno, sí lo trasquilaba. Honestamente era un trasquilado, pero un trasquilado que podía pasar por cosas.
Luxury.
Pero después eran los clientes que estaban semana tras semana ahí. Y se molestaba porque no podía, porque decía ven a la 1 y a la 1:10 te ponían, voy a comer ahora rápido. Oh, me dijiste que venir a la 1. Y ahora, pero no he comido nada todo el día, no sé qué.
No, esta barbería. No, esta barbería.
Mira, lo que siempre me han dicho a mí de la barbería, y mi papá que en paz descanse me decía, bro, el pelo no siempre es. Y el barbero siempre, la gente siempre va a necesitar barbero. Y no obstante a eso, mira, o sea, no ocupas hablar idioma, no ocupas ser más que nada ni más que nadie. Mira, yo de todo, o sea, mira, yo salí de Cuba, he estudiado muchísimas cosas, pero siempre en toda mi vida he sido barbero. Me gradué de contabilidad, pero siempre he sido barbero. No dejes que nunca nadie, esto en lo personal, un comentario en lo personal, nunca nadie te limite, ¿verdad? Exacto. Nunca. Y el que no puede, tú aprietas más el gatillo, aprietas más el pedal y hasta el fondo.
Ya lo hace. Comprarle llantas nuevas a la troca.
He contado
When you hate that shit.
I was just remembering what you were saying about your parents getting.
He cortado pelo, hermano.
Ay,
Mira, corté pelo en Cuba.
I had that same situation.
And that shit
Y llegué a ser el número, por una semana nomás, llegué a ser el número 1. Por una semana que el otro peluquero que era el número 1 estaba, no sé, en vacaciones o algo así.
¿Dónde fue eso?
Allá en Cuba.
Okay.
Pero fui reconocido, o sea, en lo que a nivel pueblano sí, fui reconocido, corté pelo en lo militar, corté pelo en México, corté pelo en la prisión, corté pelo en Estados Unidos. ¿Y cómo vas a decir como que nunca vas a llegar a nada? ¿Sí me entiendes?
Este güey es mundial.
Este güey es worldwide.
Mundial.
Mr. Worldwide.
O sea, fíjate, por ejemplo,
No way,
llegaste a una, no sé, entonces estás en lo militar y no quieres, por ejemplo, hacer turnos de guardia en, no sé, en una isla o algo así. Yo soy papel. De volada, o sea, tienes toda la comodidad, todos los recursos, trabajo tranquilo ahí en tu casa y haces lo que te gusta y lo que amas. Porque cuando tú haces lo que te amas y lo que te gusta, lo haces con tanta agilidad o con tanto amor, así que no sientes quizás como que es un trabajo, como que estás 8 horas o 10 horas trabajando. ¿Qué más?
Y llega el momento de que yo quiero estar en la barbería.
¿Sí?
¿Por qué? Porque pues, te gusta estar ahí, te gusta hacer lo que haces y te gusta cortar cabello. En realidad.
Aparte que para ser barbero, muy independientemente, no lo puedes mirar mucho del punto de vista como que, voy a hacer dinero, voy a trabajar para hacer dinero, tiene que gustarte en el sentido de quizás como ver los resultados que tiene el cliente, cortarle el pelo a un cliente y que ese cliente a lo mejor llegó triste o con X problema o algo así, y tú le cortaste el pelo y de momento tú viste como el cliente se sonrió, y ahora sí, que no sé qué, mira. Y tú ves, sientes ¿cómo se dice cuando sientes algo por dentro? Esto no puede salir en cámara. No puede salir en cámara eso, güey.
¿Qué se siente por dentro?
Pues no sé, tú dime.
Tú dirás,
Porque ahí sí nos vamos a virar. Como que te da así como esa, no sé, nostalgia.
Mariposa, dice.
ay, güey, por dentro.
Y muchísimas cosas más, el escuchar, el aprender, como dicen por ahí, nadie camienta por cabeza ajena. Yo pienso que un barbero camienta por cabeza ajena. ¿Por qué? Porque en lo que tú estás hablando con el cliente quizás estás escuchando algo que le pasó o algo así. Y estás aprendiendo. ¿Por qué estás aprendiendo? Porque tú estás ahí con el cliente, tú no estás en la calle, tú no estás batallando, por ejemplo, con el tráfico, con algo así. ¿Me entiendes? Tú estás escuchando a ese cliente que llegó y te dijo, no, a esta hora se hace tráfico en el freeway, ¿sí me entiendes? Entonces ya tú estás aprendiendo por ese cliente que a esta hora se hace tráfico en el freeway, ¿sí me entiendes?
Sí.
Por ahí va. Tienes que gustarte sobre todo, tienes que amar lo que haces. Aparte de los beneficios que te dan. ¿Sí me entiendes?
Pues la verdad,
Ya me dio sueño.
nosotros hacemos dinero rápido. Guarden su dinero, guarden un poquito. Porque no tenemos retiro. Agéndense bien, administren su dinero porque el día de mañana lo
Pay
necesitan.
time off, we don't get paid time off, we don't get
Exacto.
overtime.
Pay vacation, sick
¿Quieres
days.
vacaciones?
Sick days, we don't, if we're not here, we don't make money.
Yes, sir.
We don't make money on vacation, bro. We don't-
Yeah.
Bye.
When I'm on vacation, fool, I'm already like, man, I want to go back home. I be like overwhelmed from all the haircuts that I be already getting before I even get back, and I'm like, damn, I already want to make this money when I get back, you know? Like, I enjoy vacation, but I enjoy the money, bro. I love the money that I get from. And it's not even just the money, bro, but like, como you said, Cuba, way, like, the communication that you have with your clients, bro. Like you said, sometimes they're down, you can bring them back up, you know? I have fools that got laid, bro, by the haircut. You feel me? And they don't stop coming back because they're like, this is what's getting me laid, homie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. Or it could be like, I got a fucking date, or I got this, or I got that. But it's always something, bro. Like I saw a video the other day of some fool that did a video that he was recording all his clients, and he was like, I'm not only a barber, or I'm just a barber or something like that. He decía like, well, all his clients were like telling him that, hey, you know, like, oh, I got promoted, or oh, I'm graduating, or it's my first day, it's my first. But I get so many of those that I'm even happy for my clients. You know, I'm like, damn, like I had somebody getting married the other day, or they were gonna propose, you know, and by all fucking like de casualidad, bro, like. You know, at random, I have letters that say "marry me," bro. That are big ass letters.
Oh yeah.
And I gave them to her. Like I didn't give them to her, but I let her borrow them, you know, so she could propose to her fiance. And it was like, you know, I didn't charge her anything. Like, people charge her like fucking $200-300 for that shit, bro. The lowest, you know. And I just like, here, take it. It's already. You just gotta assemble it, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, I try to help all my clients at least. You know what I mean? If it's not, I mean, I might not be like.
Ahorita ya lo último.
Pero sí, güey, ¿no?
Pero ahorita todavía no lo sabemos. ¿Ya tienes set también, güey? But you're saying?
Yeah, it's just, you know, like that communication with our clients, bro. I think it not only benefits us, but it benefits them too, bro. We get our therapy, talking to our clients too, bro. Sometimes they go through shit that we go through, and we can give them advice on this shit, and they give us advice on shit too. I've made money because my clients be like, bro, do this or do that, and I do it, and it works, you know, like maybe like stocks, or even at stocks, or even coin, you know, all that Coinbase shit, all that fucking crypto shit, like just it's literally networking, bro. That's literally what it is.
Yes, sir.
It's like it literally opens up doors. You don't have to go to school to make money, but you know,
we can make money fast.
Yeah.
All right. Well. How many people we have in line?
Right now, four. Before we take this last shot and you know nos despedimos, Black Pearl is here for everybody. Black Pearl is here for the community, and we're gonna be having and hosting events for the community, para la comunidad, para ayudarnos y para salir adelante y con la bendición de Dios pues vamos a estar ahí para ustedes. Próximamente pues vamos a tener un evento con the Young Marines y
shout out to them.
Shout out to Young Marines. They're gonna be here. They're gonna be here at the shop. We're gonna hook them up with some haircuts for their
graduate. Yeah, great. Yeah, was it like ROTC, but like for Marines? That's how I explain it. But se llama Young Marines City Heights. They're on Instagram. You guys can look for them. You know, it's I went to. Long story short, I went to high school with this guy. We were close for like two years, and then he graduated. He's older than me, I believe. But we just reconnected, and he's doing that. He's in charge of the kids, you know. He's teaching them discipline and whatnot. And we're gonna sponsor them with haircuts for their graduation. They're gonna have, you know, they graduate after their program. We're gonna hook them up so they can look fresh and clean, and so yeah.
Yes, sir. And then, you know, back to school haircut time in Memorial Park. We're gonna be there every year. Primeramente Dios, que Dios nos dé licencia para estar ahí con vida y con fuerza, you know, para estar ayudando a la gente. Y también pues lo que se dé y en lo que podamos ayudar con las escuelas y con los niños, ahí estaremos. Lo que sea, la verdad, lo que sea y lo que Dios diga.
Alright, pues people that are still watching, thank you for still watching, staying to the end. Gracias a todos. Podríamos seguir hablando muchas más cosas. Thank you guys, gracias por todavía estar aquí, porque pues la neta lo están haciendo por gusto, porque quieren, y si ya es tarde, no hemos comido algunos y se les agradece, you know, this is for you guys too, you know, like, para so you guys get out there too, la gente los conozcan a ustedes.
Yeah, we've been talking about this shit for a long time.
Yeah,
we've been talking about this shit since the last shop we were at.
Oh, cool, it's been like 2.5 hours we could be talking.
We could be talking.
See, if you guys want to still do it, you guys are more welcome to keep being in the podcast. I know it's between me and him, but if you guys want to keep doing it, you know, you guys are more welcome to be in it.
It's better, but it's
Yeah, it is way better, you know, we get to talk more.
Y
pues sí, estamos ya cansados y pues se les agradece, pues gracias a todos por los que se quedan viendo, van a ver más clips, and we'll salud. Good night everybody.
Con su puta madre. A ver si me matan como en ese aquí no está pelada, yo ando y cuido a los jefes.
La paciencia no es lo mío, yo le rezo al diablo y también